Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to more calligraphy with Orlando. More specifically, Palmer script. So, what is Palmer script? Well, go back to the last lesson, because then you will know about why we're doing Palmer script. Obviously, you don't go to the second math class; you go to the first one and then the second one. Unless you don't go to the second one, why would you do that? Anyways, let's get started. So, Palmer strokes. So in Palmer script, strokes there aren't really any set defined strokes, but to make life easier, I have devised some. So the first stroke is the oval, because in all calligraphy scripts, it's pretty important, the oval. So the oval, the oval basically. I just make a dot there, oval, like that. Now, another kind of trick in Palmer script. No flex nibs, okay? Do not use a pen with line variation, or if you are using a pen with line variation, for example, a pen like this, which you can open up and goes in again. What you want to do is you want to keep kind of a specific line, like maintain your line width. For example, O. You want to maintain a single line width. You do not want to flex out the nib, because that is not Palmer script. That's too good looking for Palmer script, because Palmer script, again, is supposed to be ugly. I'm joking. So that's another kind of trick for Palmer script. The second kind of stroke we'll be learning, the bad 9. So in Spencerian script, you learn the bad 9, which is that. But in Palmer script, we modify that. And by modifying it, I mean we make it worse. How do we do that? Well, we just remove all elegance and we just do that. That's kind of... There, that's... Hang on. There we go. We've got our bad 9. And related to that would be the top and bottom loops. So, what are these loops? Well, we use them a lot at the tops of the letters. For example, T. Hang on. No, that's not a T. There we go. Y as well. Here we have Y here. There. C. And even in some lowercase... Oh, actually, we don't really use them in lowercase letters, but... even in the P, in the lowercase p, you have your bottom loop there. So that's another stroke we have to learn, this top loop. Another stroke, okay. Right, the compound curve. So, in most calligraphy scripts, basically in most calligraphy scripts, we have what is known as the compound curve. Which looks like this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks a line, kind of these two loops at the end. Now in Palmer script, we also have the compound curve, but again, no disrespect to Austin Palmer, we've made it uglier again. So the compound curve in Palmer script is going to look something like this. Just there. So it's basically you take the elegant compound curve and you just chop off the end. You just get rid of that, and you have your compound curve, Palmer script compound curve. Now that is kind of all the strokes that I could find, all the strokes that really matter. The next thing we'll learn, because I'm just going to put these. The next thing we'll learn in this lesson will be how the letters join and the angles. So let's go do that. So the letters join kind of slightly differently again from Spencerian. They're more the joins are more angular. They don't really, you don't need to, it doesn't flow. Let's just say that. It doesn't really flow. It's a lot more angular, it's a lot sharper. but again, a lot quicker. That takes a lot less thought as well. So I can just show you how this works by just going over some letters. For example, let's write what word starts with K. Let's do K. Kia. Why not Kia? So there, you see, you see this join here. You just go straight to the letter. You do not really need to loop it around or do anything interesting. See, in Spencerian script, we'd have something like this. We have this little kind of loop. In Parma, it just basically goes directly into the letter. So that's how the letters join. They join angularly. Let's do some more letters. Let's do some more words. Sorry, let's go. Mom there. Always write mom. Home. There. Home. Again, joins. You can see angular, not angular, and non-elegant. So see. Let's do T. Let's go over T. So there you can see. I've done this actually quite well. I've done this a little better than what you can expect from PalmScript. Kind of curved it there, but I've done my best to try and make it angular. So yeah, what you see here is again directly to the word. Don't do any loops in between or try and make it look better at all, because that's not the point of PalmScript. Okay, and the last thing we will be doing is going to be to just go over a few letters. So the first letter we'll be going over A. A is quite how do I say this? A is quite a unique letter in PalmScript because, well, it's a unique letter in all of calligraphy for me because it's the only one to really go off your baseline there. So your baseline kind of there, and A just wanders off the stem there. Lowercase a as well. There we go. Can we see that? Good thing we can. So next letter we'll do D. So D again, very different, much uglier. There you go, that's a D, and lowercase d, of course. So again, unlike in Madara script, the lowercase d in Parma does loop over itself, which is another difference. Okay, H. Angular, there we go, sharp. Now notice how I'm not really paying super special attention to how the angle of the letters. That's because there isn't really an angle. Again, PalmScript, a lot less rules, so it's a lot sloppier. But there you go. Let's do G. There. So in PalmScript again, there are a lot less rules about the angles and how the shape should look and the gaps between the shapes, because once again, that is not really the point of PalmScript. The point of PalmScript is to have quick, rapid, and legible handwriting, and thereby also sacrificing beauty. The next letter, Q. Q, the capital Q at least, very, very different, because because honestly, it's a 2. Here we go. That's a Q. How is that a Q? A Q should be like this, or like that. Sorry, or like that kind of. How is it now? That does not look like a Q, right? Lowercase q, loop over, angular, cross exit stroke there. Next one, T. Now the reason I chose all these letters is because they are the most representative of what PalmerScript means. These are the ones that are used a lot in PalmerScript. So that's why I chose them. They're used in PalmerScript a lot, and they kind of represent a vast majority of all the strokes. U, here we go. We can start with our bad 9, loop in, and then loop down. So sometimes what we see in PalmerScript is this extended downwards loop. Sorry, this extended downwards line, which is just a symptom, obviously, of the way we form the letters and of the way it was intended, again, to be fast and rapid. Okay, W, W, W. This is our last letter, and I screwed it up. Right, last letter. And the lowercase w is just kind of like the U, but with this extra kind of line there. Which is why U and W the lowercase ones can be easily confused, which is another feature of PalmerScript which I don't really like. So thank you for coming along with me for this drab-ish kind of lesson on PalmerScript. Your homework for today is going to be to practice all these letters and make sure you form them correctly and so that they look correctly. Practice all of these for 2 pages. And if you want some extra homework, you can always do this letter thing, or maybe even write a short story in PalmerScript. Thank you for coming along again. I will see you next time. Goodbye.